Aaron Hernandez pleads not guilty to all charges. U.S. News. MSN. Outlook. More. Autos. My MSN. Video. Careers and jobs. Personals. Weather. Bellish. Quotes. White pages. Games. Real estate. Wonderwall. Horoscopes. Shopping. Yellow pages. Local edition. Traffic. Feedback. Maps and directions. Travel. Full MSN index. Bing. News.com. Today. Nightly news. Meet the press. Dateline. MSNBC. Breaking news. Newsvine. Home. U.S. World. Politics. Business. Sports. Entertainment. Health. Tech. Science. Travel. Local. Weather. Advertise vertical bracket ad choices. Recommended. 5 hurt as bleachers collapse at Ohio high school football game. Recommended. Speed demon charged in 24-minute race around Manhattan captured in video. Recommended. Arizona mom convicted of killing 4-year-old son goes free after 24 years, pending retrial. Recommended. Montana Supreme Court blocks new sentencing for teacher in sex with student. Header point top underscore header left curly bracket background image. Earl http://cd.newsvine.com/chrome/as/news-from-cheese/images/header.jpg=10,479 right curly bracket footer point links left curly bracket background image. Earl http://cd.lib.newsvine.com/chrome/as/news-from-cheese/images/footer.jpg right curly bracket. NBC News reporters bring you compelling stories from across the nation. For more U.S. news, follow us on Twitter and Facebook. About this blog archives. Email updates follow on Twitter. Subscribe to RSS. 121 comments. Print. Updated. 18 hours ago. Aaron Hernandez pleads not guilty to all charges. Former pro football player Aaron Hernandez pleads not guilty to charges related to the death of semi-pro football player Odin Lloyd. By Tracy Connor, staff writer, NBC News. Former New England Patriots tight end Aaron Hernandez pleaded not guilty Friday to first-degree murder and gun charges in connection with the shooting death of his friend, Odin Lloyd. The mothers of both the victim and the accused wept as the charges were read at a brief arraignment in Fall River, Massachusetts, Superior Court, where a few spectators wore Hernandez football jerseys. Hernandez, 24, allegedly killed Lloyd in June 17, 2013, because he was upset the 27-year-old semi-pro football player had been talking to people he didn't like. His body was found in an industrial park not far from Hernandez's home in North Attleboro, Massachusetts. Wearing a dark suit, Hernandez didn't speak beyond entering his plea. Prosecutors and the defense agreed he will be held without bail until a hearing on October 9. Advertise vertical bracket ad choices. In back-to-back press conferences after the arraignment, the defense and prosecution clashed over the strength of the case against Hernandez. Not one shred of evidence has been presented yet, and we feel confident that when evidence is finally presented in a court of law, Aaron will be exonerated, defense lawyer Charles Rankin said, declining to take further questions. Bristol County District Attorney Sam Sutter then noted that in 2 previous bail hearings, he presented more than 500 pages of documents outlining some of the evidence, much of it circumstantial, against the NFL star. Perhaps they didn't want to hear that again or hear what we have acquired, since, he said of the defense's decision not to seek bail this time around. There is a tremendous amount of evidence, he said. Asked whether the evidence could sustain a first-degree murder charge, Sutter said it could. But he noted that under Massachusetts law, the indictment covers lesser counts such as